The primary idea with respect to cryptographic money that strikes a chord is that it isn't protected. The equivalent is trailed by it is lumbering to make do. Envision these obstacles in government-issued types of money. Since fiat enjoys the benefit of being managed or administered, doesn't make them safe by the same token. There are imperfections and even issues on straightforwardness even on account of monetary standards, and in no way, shape, or form could one at any point vouch these fiat resources are protected. Before we dive into the Monero cost expectation, let us view a portion of the extraordinary elements of Monero. Following the old way, Monero history. Monero also partakes in a rich history that traces all the way back to the year 2012. By then, it was made as a part of the Bitcoin blockchain. The original last name with which it was prepped was Monero. Afterward, Monero was created as an autonomously able and manageable money. The expanse of the Monero dictionary is very intricate, thus clients can profit from the understanding of these wordings by signing on to Moneropedia. Towards the finish of 2020, since Monero got the help of Record Nano Wallet, it welcomed even more consideration, turning into the sought-after crypto market for merchants around the world. Presently, Monero is chipping away at refreshing its comparative innovations like GUI with sub-addresses, multi-signature, and so forth. The ongoing cost of XMR is exchanging around $185.63 with a 0.45% climb throughout recent hours. The market cap of Monero is $3,332,373,813.22 with 18,076,656 XMR circling as of now. Since its origin, the token has been contending hard areas of strength for and its adversary digital currencies. As of late, Monero cost had seen the most elevated, heightening to $517.62 on May 7, 2021. In any case, this pattern didn't keep going long and the Monero value tumbled to $290. The ongoing all-time high is $517.62. The opposition level is $185.08 and the help level is $176.13. The opposition level could differ with the adjustment of future cost of Monero coins. Allow us to look for experts' viewpoint. Ask the master. Of late, Monero has gotten momentum. Simply founded on one-of-a-kind highlights and properties, enjoy monstrous benefits for financial backers. Trust is the principal factor that ties individuals to a cryptographic money market, computerized resource, and subsequently is Monero fittingly balanced on this front. To bridle the ideal capability of Monero, specialists overall and die-hard financial backers of Monero have exhorted adhering to this money essentially for the reasons of cost heightening assumption. Not at all like the digital forms of money, the Monero cost isn't so fluctuating in pattern. As a matter of fact, it has consistently acquired and reliably proceeded as said previously. As per Monero XMR cost forecast, Monero could triple in 6 years. Say by 2026, it ought to have an unmistakable convention around $780 to $800. As per Monero XMR cost expectation, independent of its reception, Monero will more often than not face heat till Jan 2022. Going by expectations that bulls might be back, Monero ought to wind up somewhat higher, say by 2024 $288 best case scenario. Being founded on a coherent calculation and Monero estimate, Monero has both momentary meeting as well as long-haul likely benefits. The cost might reach $392.99 end of 2022. Monero is by all accounts showing bullish pattern. As per Monero forecasts, the cost of Monero may generally depend on $295.85 and up to $344.82 in 1 year and long term separately. As indicated by cost expectations, Monero has a promising not-so-distant future. It might get insignificantly affected, however bulls will be back and around 2024 its future cost might skyrocket to $510. However, XMR needed to put forth a huge attempt to fork out of its starting point and contend long and hard with its opponent digital forms of money. It isn't long that it would beat during the year 2022. There is a great deal to be said as a civility pandemic. The vast majority of the contenders of Monero also didn't entrance the digital money dealers by the same token. Nonetheless, the consistency which Monero has attempted to show is in itself a special element to discuss. Its association in different courageous undertakings has guaranteed that Monero cost today keeps up the energy. The XMR cost expectation build up some momentum because of its security tag, a characteristic and regard that it joins to every one of its financial backers. In fact, security is the sign of Monero, which has been the middle reason behind movements of every sort of XMR acquiring overall acknowledgement. Monero Value Forecast 2022. According to the specialized examination in Monero estimate, keeping up couple with a similar bullish pattern, there are cost expectations that the Monero coin cost is ready for a rise even in the following year, for example 2022. Following the moving example of XMR, USD, particularly the way it is exchanging inside the bounds of a balanced triangle on the hourly diagram, it is clear that Monero XMR also will run parallelly on the equivalent bullish trend lines. However, it is too soon to anticipate whether the cost of XMR, USD will part from the pinnacle. What stays clear as per cost expectation for 2022 is that there is reason to have some hope without a doubt. Keeping in context the series of successive pinnacles and bucks, the cryptographic money costs just keep on demonstrating a positive pattern among the retreating pandemic situation, contacting the $252 mark temporarily. In view of the cost expectation for 2022, the most extreme cost of Monero might reach to $280 in the year 2022. Monero Value Forecast 2023. Going by the investigation of more limited and longer cost patterns, Monero has been deviating from its way ordinarily every several years. So going ahead, almost certainly, the finish of 2022 or the year 2023 may not be ideal for Monero cost for acceleration, particularly with rivals getting up to speed intensity or markets playing find the stowaway. There is an anticipated possibility of Monero by cost expectations, causing a misfortune yet just small, dropping to $340 once more. In any case, this stays as a negative situation and a few specialists disagree with this disorder. Monero Value Forecast 2024. Yet again expressing that a stunning chance doesn't exist and that bulls will ride the crypto market. It is normal that Monero will control the crypto realm with a presentation of cost fixed at $410. This is identical to the very that was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows that the cost of XMR can possibly support as well as reliably fill even in unfriendly circumstances. In the principle, around 50% of the cost will reach to $320, which will nearly be 2 times the ongoing cost. Monero Value Forecast 2025. As indicated by specialized investigation and Monero cost expectations, this year could stamp as the benchmark year, as the Monero cost is anticipated to outperform $360 definitely. Fundamentally, on the grounds that this year no significant elements like pandemic or downturn are supposed to shake the foundations of world economies, and it is normal that the majority of the harm done would be on street to fix work in every single world economy. With mass reception, the XMR cost is assessed to stretch around $500 by 2025. In the following 3 years, an ascent more than ever. Monero Value Expectation 2026. Last year was a distinct advantage for Monero, however, for the greater part of the monetary standards, including digital currencies along with fiat. World economy somersaulted definitely considering the pandemic. The equivalent was the situation with Monero cost. Nonetheless, the last year brought a ton of really great for Monero. XMR cost kept its energy on the up and up. In light of XMR cost expectation, in 2026, we could see the Monero cost floating around the $500 mark. It isn't not exactly extraordinary information. What started with $158 minus $160 finished with around the $570 mark in the long haul. Thus, it has helped the crypto market opinion peculiarity definitely. Monero cost forecast from that point forward has begun drifting towards confidence than negativity. Brokers and financial backers have begun wagering on the